Good morning, good morning, good morning. Here we go. Strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pets and everyone, because here we go. Bear market. All right. So we've had a lot happen overnight. Let's get into it. Ethereum 39.42 dropped off a little bit. Paper trading on this still. So I started off with $10,000 in this account. I'm down $30 on it right now. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll show you some of those as we do it. Also, big downside opening this morning with basically everything falling off of a cliff. Oil is down 85 cents a barrel. S&P 500 looking to open up down 54 points. The Nasdaq looking to get clobbered again. It's going to start trading down 263, and the Dow is scheduled to start down about 313. Oil is down. The 10-year yield is up to 1.609. The 30-year yield is up to 2.336. And so that's going to be bad news for pretty much every single stock that you own, unless you're short some things. In that case, you're going to be making some money. So let's get into it. Apple falling off a cliff, continuing its downslide. Is looking to open up another 2.85%, down 361. AMC is looking to trade up 13 cents. Go figure. Bumble looking to trade down 2.61. It's got earnings coming out tomorrow. Coinbase is giving back a little bit, down to 278.90, giving back about 14.55. However, there is a story on an Oppenheimer upgrade of Coinbase. Let's see. See if I can get it on MSN. No. Let's see here. There was a let's just go Coinbase News and let's see if that works. No, anytime in the last day. I saw a story on CNBC and it was paywalled, and basically saying 32 minutes ago, Oppenheimer rates Coinbase as an outperform, and says stock can climb nearly 50%. So that came out to be a smart and volatile bet on the future of cryptocurrency, according to investment firm Oppenheimer. Analysts initiate coverage of the stock with an outperform rating, saying the company could benefit from cryptocurrency's ability at easing financial issues such as cross-border payments and access to banking. So that came out about a half an hour ago or so. So we'll see what happens on that one today. Let's see if I can go into it here. And here it is. All right, so Oppenheimer starts Coinbase Global at outperform with a $434 price target. So if you don't think they're going to blow out earnings here coming up in 2 days, you're high. So hopefully we'll have a little bit of a stabilizing of the overall market, and we'll be able to ride that a little bit more than what we did yesterday. So that's kind of the play that we're looking at as far as that goes. Let me get it worked up here. Smart pre. Okay. So look, you could look at some like SH's shorts on the S&P 500, or you could just do SPY puts or something like that. But it's already priced in, man. All this down stuff is already up 20 cents in a pre-market, and it's up from yesterday as well. So 1587. So you're up quite a bit there. SQQQ, which is the shorts on the Nasdaq 100s, or on the Nasdaq, the ProShares Trust, that is up 5.88% in the pre-market after a huge day yesterday, up 7.5%, all the way up to 1280 in the pre-market. So this is a leveraged, this is an absolutely leveraged one. So we haven't seen these numbers since, wow. Yeah, so we'll see what happens here with this one going weekly. Yeah, be careful. These are designed to be traded daily. Close out your position every day. Kind of like a SPY type thing. SPY is looking to open up down 1.26%. So we're looking at an absolutely tragic day in the market. I got news for you. Everything is going to be down. We'll see what's going to be going up. We do have some earnings to report, but let's get into the calendar. All right. Apparently we had some speeches yesterday. Anyway, who cares what they said? Job openings comes out at 7 a.m. Pacific time. Small business index looks like that's down. Yeah, they were forecasting 101 from 98. It's 99.8. So that is a miss. You have a whole bunch of Fed presidents speaking today. That's going to be a lot of news. And of course, the big news tomorrow is going to be the CPI. So we're going to have inflation. Consumer Price Index, core CPI tomorrow morning at 5:30 in the morning Pacific, about an hour before the market opens. Pardon me. Coffee and caffeine affect my throat. Thursday, we're going to have initial jobless claims and a PPI, producer price index, and then retail sales, all kinds of consumer sentiment crap on Friday. So what does that mean? Gas prices are off the hook again. It's going to hit $3 here by the end of this week. We're at $2.98.5. They're already seeing $5. I saw some pictures of $5 in California. So it's already hit $5 at some portions there. So be very, very careful with that kind of stuff. Fear and Greed Index, 51 neutral. Yeah, sorry. You're more about 35 to 40 right now. My mining income is basically off the hook. I'll get another payout tomorrow sometime in less than a day, and it's calculating profit right now at 2.5 ETH per month, with a $9,900 per month income that I'm earning on this at today's prices. So gas is off the hook, and that's another reason why Coinbase is going to blow out their earnings. I think they're going to beat estimates. I think they're going to beat revenue. I think they're going to add a whole bunch more subscribers, and then we'll see what happens here. So we have 784 divided into 9909. So that means my profit is up to 92% mining Ethereum. So that's good news. So we'll look at that. Earnings, we had Palantir come out. Palantir came out and beat. They met their estimate at 4 cents. They beat their revenue estimate was 332 million. They came in at 341 million. However, that means nothing on a day like today, and it's going to get clobbered just like the rest of them, because it's already down almost 7% in the pre-market, down to 1722. Had some spikes here, but overall not a good thing. Let's see, Aramark, who cares about them? Let's see what else we got here. What else? I think that's about it. Let's see here. What else we got after the open here? We still got about 7 minutes before the open. So here we go. So Palantir, yeah, after the market, open door, Fubo TV. Again, tomorrow you got some other ones coming out here. So still, this is earnings week 2 now, and it's not looking real good. So we are definitely looking at a down market open, and just so that you are prepared for that. There's no news on this, other than everybody expected a dump. Now the dump's coming possibly. So we'll see what happens today. But it's gonna be fugly. It is definitely going to be fugly. Let's see here. Tesla's looking to open down 6%, down to 590.81. Holy cow! And I had due diligence a long time ago, and I still saw back in March, and I was looking at 525 on Tesla. So let's see. Let me go to a 3-minute chart here, and let me see if I can scrunch this and move it up, and find a 525 on the 3-minute. Close enough. 526.54. Add an alert. Crossing 526 on Tesla. All right, there we go. So now I've got an alert on Tesla. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there. You're just going to see more downside pressure. ExxonMobil looking to get clobbered again, down $1.58, down 99 cents to 61.59. And so we'll see what happens on that one as well. But again, you got gas prices and oil prices. Colonial said that they are manually running part of that pipeline now. So that pipeline that was hacked for ransomware, they're manually running the pipeline. So they do have some oil flow or some fuel running up to the East Coast. They expect it to be resolved by the end of the week, is what they're saying. And there were some questions as to whether end of the week meant Friday or end of the week meant Saturday, whatever the case is. Probably doesn't matter. So I'm still very bullish on oil prices as well. We do have, let's see here. If I go to market news, forecasts. Euro forecast price outlook still positive, reason for $1.22. Gold forecast US dollar, Australian dollar, British pound. A lot of this stuff is forex type stuff. Let's see here. Strategies overview. What I'm looking for is right here. Okay, technical levels for dollar and gold and oil. So there's a dollar. Inflation forecast 3.6 versus 2.6. Yeah, that old 2% inflation's gonna inflation is here. You guys are finally realizing the effects of that. I've been talking about for quite a while. US oil 63.7, Brent 67.1. Crude oil is one of the most in demand. Our data shows traders are now net short oil. U.S. crude for the first time since April 14, 2021. Oil U.S. crude trading near 63.17. Net long, 59% long on oil now. Net short, 41%. So more people are going short, are going long on oil, even though it's down. Crude oil prices I report on May 10th. That's yesterday, last night. I'm going to leave this this page open because OPEC comes out with some stuff today too. You got the EIA on May 12th. 35% of the U.S. population fully vaccinated. It's a high number. And just showing reserves going down too. So inventories have been lessening in the U.S. For oil. So with that and the continued opening up of the economy, allegedly, even though they're starting to see some losses over there in India. So we have about a minute and a half left before the market opens. Good morning over on YouTube. Good morning on Twitch. Good morning on Facebook. If you're watching me on any of the 3 platforms, we got about a minute left until open, and then we'll jump over to the S&P and the VIX, and we'll see what's happening with that. The VIX, by the way, the VIX is all the way up to 22.5. This is the highest it has been in a long time. So up, you got a 14.5% negative sentiment towards the S&P 500 over yesterday. So be careful on that. And let's go. We'll start right off with the S&P 500 for the open. Coming up here in 20 seconds. Yeah, I nailed it. 20 seconds. Hey, that's pretty good. Good sign of things to come, right? So what are you playing? What are you playing? What are you playing? Here we go. All right, I'm expecting a big spike here down because you're going to have a lot of market on open sell orders come in. Come on. There goes AMD and Tesla alerts. Okay, and there we go. All right, so starting down 53.7 on the S&P. The Dow starting off down 264, and the Nasdaq starting down 282. So let's get right into some plays, and let's look at some. You might see a bounce here. We'll see. All right, Apple down 321. Bumble down 305. Coinbase 279. I'm looking for this to jump back up today at some point. So there's probably a good play here on a bottom on Coinbase. Even if you take into account yesterday, you can't really look back towards that too much. You could come back and you could say, okay, we broke through this range here. It should break up. It should break back north again with the Oppenheimer stuff and the realization that, hey, as everybody's buying and selling Bitcoin and Ethereum and Doge, even though Doge is not on Coinbase, people are going to be looking to make some money. And I think this is the vehicle to do that. I would not be surprised if Coinbase reverses and heads back north today. So that might be one that you can catch. If the S&P goes, that might be a catalyst for it to go along with it. Palantir, not as big of a hit. Down 36%, now jumping up here pretty good. Got a nice run going here on Palantir. So that's pretty good. On a 3-minute, you're going to have a buy. Yeah, you had a buy in the pre-market on that. So again, they beat their earnings. They came in at 4 cents. They matched consensus estimates on a per share basis. They talked about contracts growing like 74% on private sector and over 83% on the government sector for software year over year. They also talked about their revenue beat. They beat their revenue by $30 million. They're forecasting 30% growth year over year. And so, that's another one that should be poised to head back up towards $20, $21. Easy. So that might be one as well that when you see a reversal, that you might get some stuff here. So VIX pulling back a little bit. S&P bouncing just a little tiny bit here. So we'll take a look at that. Tesla 603. What alert did I have go off on Tesla? AMD one. That's fine on that. What did I have on this one? Oh, crossing 601. All right. So yeah, we're done with that one. ETH, I had one stopped and triggered on that one. Now we've got a new Tesla. I've got a new Tesla low, but it looks like it's popping back as well. So you got to be very careful today. Choose your plays wisely. Choose them wisely because it's already a very, very ugly day, and it could get worse. Ethereum's holding up. Thank goodness for that. This is saving my bacon right now. So the other thing is you also have, hey, here's something interesting. You also got people on all those profits. Tax day is May 17th, man. They moved it to May 17th for this year. So you might have people that still have to pay taxes that haven't filed their returns yet. So that stuff might be coming through as part of this as well. All right, some other ones. Rocket down 93 cents. ExxonMobil down $1.05. I'm looking for this to jump back up, so I would not be surprised if it gets eaten back into a little bit. We'll see what happens with oil. We'll go down to that in a little bit. AMD down $1.74. Boeing down $4.51. All these are bouncing just a little bit. There's the S&P. All right. Chevron down 92 cents. Ford down 22 cents. Let me look. Is anything up? No, yeah, the shorts are up and the SQQs are up. SQQs. But it's already given back as it goes back up. So these are inverse to the market. SH and SQQ are inverse to the market. SPY's down 5.28. UK oil down 50 cents. 10-year yield up 2.3 cents to 1.625, and the US 30-year up to 2.351. Amazon down $45 to $31.44. Roblox up. There you go. Roblox beat their earnings yesterday. They were up in the aftermarket, and they've had a nice little. Check this out. I don't own any. But 65.74 there. TLT, US Steel. US Steel is up 8 cents. What's news with them? Yeah, just higher EPS on higher sales. Okay. All right, gold. Gold down $14 to $18.21, but still, it's had a nice run, folks. Look at this. Go to a 1 hour here. It's had. Oh, let's go to a 4 hour. There we go. Let's go to a daily. Okay. Nice jump up on gold from the 1698 back at the end of March to now about 7.8%. Palladium 29.16. It's had a nice run up as well. Again, I did some due diligence here back in April. Looks like it clipped my line back on the 7th of May with a wick there. Platinum staying above 1200. There we go. And then silver, I'm expecting another coin. The U.S. Postal Service has lost another coin sent from the U.S. Mint. So this is the Harrison Presidential Medal. Hasn't been updated since the 5th. And the post office says, yeah, it's going to be late. $65 coin I bought. It's the Harrison Presidential Silver Medal, 1 ounce. And the guy was in office for a month. I talked about that last week. So silver, 27.24, down 6 cents. But again, it was range bound here, a little bit of range bound here in January, February, and then it's been on a little bit of a rise here since March 31st. Yep, March 31st. It's had a run up right about 15%. So there you go. All right, so ETH 39.32 now. I'm down $75. So I started that account. I placed a few trades in it. I started it with 10,000, and it's at 99.57. So down. Yep, down right about $40 overall. So down about $40 overall on that one. This one is down $62. So I'm gonna wait. I was sleeping when it went up here when I should have sold. I didn't have any stop limits on it, but that's okay. All right, Apple down 280. AMC up to 1020, up 45 cents. What? They came out and said AMC should be a what did they say, a $15 stock or something like that? Somebody came out and said, yeah, it should be AMC should be a $15 stock valued. So we'll see what happens with that. Bumble down 276, coming back a little bit. Again, they come out with earnings tomorrow. Coinbase coming back as well. Nice jump, nice recovery here. Back up to 284. Again, we called that one. We talked about it. Oppenheimer says they put a $434 price target on it. And oops, I did not mean to open that. Hold on, let me see what screen this thing opens on. I hit the wrong button there. Bear with me a second. Let me close my open office. There we go. But Oppenheimer came out and put a $434 price target on it, and Coinbase has their earnings on the 13th. And let's go to, let's see here. And I hope it doesn't log me in. Don't log me in. Let's see. We want investors. That's what we want right here. And there's the overview, the AMA, latest events, 5/13, first quarter earnings call. Coinbase announces new Q&A platform for shareholders. What? What is this? Q&A platform? What is this? Hold on. Remote first company announced the launch of a shareholder Q&A platform to be used for its upcoming earnings call starting today. All shareholders will be able to submit and upvote questions to management. What? I'm a shareholder. I want to play. All right, so let's see that. All right, so we want to know when the call is going to be. Do we got to register for it? Yep, remind me. 24 hours. All right, May 13th at 2 p.m. Pacific. So they're going to be reporting. I didn't know when they were going to be reporting earnings. I didn't know if it was going to be before the bell or after the bell. The call is tomorrow. I'm sorry. Time out. Thursday afternoon at 2 p.m. Okay, so Thursday afternoon at 2 p.m. is the first quarter 2021 earnings call on Coinbase. I might stick around for that. We might air that live on the show. So I I'm invested in this one pretty deeply. I've got a good amount of coin in it. Get it? Good amount of coin. And I'm playing it because I thought exactly what's happening with the market. Now the Dow's down 394, Nasdaq down 203, S&P down 52. But it's come back a little bit. And let's see, we still don't have the heat map yet. But this thing here, when will users be able to trade Doge? That's going to be the #1 question. Oh my God. No, don't do it. Tell me right now, don't do it. There's nobody running that thing, man. I get it though. You want to FOMO or YOLO into that thing. YOLO is you only live once. If you want to YOLO into Doge, man, have at it. IRS says that all these things are property. So you want to go buy a house, you want to go buy Doge, go for it. Put all your money into it. Do it. Just freaking bet the farm. It's going to 49.1 cents. It just hit 49.1. Look at that. I was right. I'm a freaking soothsayer or whatever those people are. All right. Ethereum is the better play there. So Ethereum is going to 10,000. There, I said it. All right. Apple coming back a little bit here. Bumble coming back a little bit here. Coinbase, nice recovery on Coinbase, only down 2.2% right now. Let's look at the SPX. S&P still down 51 on the day. The VIX has pulled back a little bit from 22.7 down to 21.8. So that's pulled back on 9/10. So that's pretty good, right? What else we got going on? Check the diddly Dow. What do we call the Dow? The diddly Dow? I like that. The diddly Dow is down 385. The S&P, we need a name for the S&P. SPX. Suckers play the index? No. SPY, you can make some money on the SPY. We'll come up with a name for the S&P. So we got the diddly Dow, and then we have the Nasdaqery. Nasdaqery's down 184. The diddly Dow is down 350. I just made that up. I should patent that, right? Diddly Dow. You heard diddly Dow on May 11th, 2021. Let's see if anybody else has called it that. I'm thinking no. Let's see. Diddly Dow. Dow Jones. Nobody. Just me. Huh. There's all kinds of good ideas coming out of me. All right. What are some of these other questions on Coinbase? As volatility, #2 here. As volatility increases with the crypto market, we expect to see a continuous profit and revenue growth, as with the most recent quarter. In addition, can we look forward to additional ventures to cover the potential feeless future of crypto trading? Okay, #1, it's never going to be feeless because there's gas built into Ethereum, and you're going to have to pay for that stuff. Look, you cannot call cryptocurrency trading on an exchange like a stock. It's a world. Oh, I just got a suggestion for S&P. We'll cover that in a second. That's a good one. I like that one. Might use that one. Wait, am I going to have to pay you like royalties every time I use that word? That's what it is. All right. So somebody sent me a text and they say spikes for S&P. But here's the thing. This particular individual, every time I say spikes, is going to send me beer requests. Like every time I say spikes, I might owe him a beer. So right now with spikes, I probably owe him a 6-pack just off the bat. However, he sent me something else, which is very, very important. Look at this. Yeah, buddy. Palantir back up 5.74% on the day, up $1.07. That is going to be good, good, good news. You go. Yeah, he said, yes, I own beer for spikes. All right, so we got the diddly diddly dow. Let's write these down. Let's watch Palantir for a little bit. Make some money on that thing. What's Coin doing? Coin, look at Coinbase coming back too. You think I'm bullshitting with these stock plays, you guys? I'm not. Look at that. 291 again. I'm telling you. I'm right on these things. All right, so we got the diddly dow. We have spikes. S&P spikes. I like that. Spikes is good. And then we have the Nasdaq. There we go. I can't. Handwriting is terrible. It's been terrible my whole life. So there we have it. The diddly dow, the spikes, and the Nasdaq. We now have the ability to confuse newcomers onto the channel every time they look at this stuff. So look at that. Look at Coinbase, man. Come on, Coin. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. What's that from? What movie? You can do it. Oh, come on. Waterboy. That's from Waterboy. All right, so my Coinbase right now, I'm down $584, but I'm up 3.5% on that overall. My Coinbase, I'm up $1,500. Because remember, I had 50 shares at $331, right? Then I had to buy more shares to make up for that bad decision. It was a good decision, especially Oppenheimer says it's going to 434. That's $100 higher than what I bought it at. But then I bought 50 more shares of Coinbase at $252.50 and 50 more shares at $253, averaging that price at $252.75, moving my cost basis all the way down from $331 to $279.15, and it's now at $289. There you go. So that's pretty good there. But today on the day, I'm down $661 in one account, and in the other account, I'm down $301. So I'm down $900 on those today. All right, what else we got? ExxonMobil still down $1. Yeah, so some of this is going to be day traders, folks. Some of this on Palantir is going to be people day trading it. Let's look at the heat map. Let's see. Any sectors? Here's a quick glance over here on the right-hand side. Yeah, everything's up except for the shorts. Or everything is down except for the shorts. Roblox is up $4. But that don't get into that. U.S. Steel is up a little bit. Dow is down 334. Nasdaq down 165. S&P down 44. Here comes your heat map, and it is going to be ugly. It's going to be mostly red. Let's find some nuggets. All right, nuggets. Johnson & Johnson. So what I call these nuggets these are stocks that as we get a turn, if we get a turn in the S&P, which I suspect that we will at some point. And by a turn, I don't mean a little jump up here. I mean a fill the gap halfway over the loss that we had overnight in the opens. Maybe the S&P goes back up to 4169 or so, somewhere around there. Let's see, 4142 divided into 4169. So minus 1. What? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? You gotta go out? You gotta go outside? Guess what? I gotta go take her outside. So you guys watch this chart and yell if something happens. I'm gonna go let her out. I know. Are you ready? Are you ready? Sit. Come on. Come right here. Come on. Come here. Sit. You gotta go out? Hey, wait. Liberty. Wait. 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 He's really good at this. Come. Okay, come on. Everybody come. Good dog. Good dog. Good dog. All right, there, you got to go outside. All right. What'd I miss? Anything fun? So again, I would look, it tried to immediately fill that right when it opened. Tried to fill half the gap. All right, so we've got VIX 21.6 now. Got down to 20.9, but still 1.2 lower than what it was when the market started. Look at Palantir, baby. Up 7.6%. You're welcome. I hope you bought that dip. That's a good company there. All right, ExxonMobil coming back a little bit here. Only down only down 70 cents now. Go figure. Coinbase down 445. Oh, there was a spike there. All right, there we go. There we go, Exxon. What's oil doing? Oil, okay, 9 cents. So only down 8 cents, and it's starting to go up. So oil's moving again. Usually when this happens, it turns and it might go. Let's check the. Let me check that website. See if I had any other crude oil news. Where are we at here? We already had that one. This is the one we want. Refresh. These are your best. Oil down 0.88%. Nothing really there. Let's check. Let's see. Oil OPEC news. Past day. OPEC pins oil demand hopes on second half recovery as India dents Q2. OPEC on Tuesday stuck to its prediction of a strong recovery in world oil demand in 2021 as growth in China and the United States counters the coronavirus crisis in India. That's something we were talking about. You know, you got to look at the two biggest users. You got China and the U.S. In a monthly report, OPEC said demand will rise by 5.95 million barrels per day this year, or 6.6%. This just came out a little while ago. Reports optimism comes even as it warns of significant uncertainties, mainly around the pandemic. As concern about India weighs on oil price. Look, India is the second most populous country in the world, right? India's 7-day average of cases cut its demand forecast from 300,000 for the third quarter by 150,000 barrels and by 290,000 barrels for the last 3 months of 2021. Now it sees world growth at 5.5%, up from 5.4% last month. So they increased the economic growth forecast from OPEC. Lower non-OPEC supply. OPEC and its allies, known as OPEC Plus, agreed in April to gradually ease oil output cuts from May after the new administration called on Saudi Arabia to keep energy affordable for consumers. The report also showed slightly higher OPEC oil output already, as Iran, exempt from making voluntary cuts due to sanctions, pumped more in April, driving a 30,000 barrel per day rise in the group's output. So, you know, Can't trust Iran, I guess. OPEC Plus cut supply by a record 9.7 million barrels last year. Raised its estimate. You were just outside. What do you want? It's not playtime. It's work time. Where's your bone? Go get your bone. It's in the other room. Where is it? You want your ball? Sit. Good dog. Wait. We'll put some treats in her ball. All right. So I think, oil could turn. Will it turn today? Back positive again? We'll see. There you go. All right. She's got her little ball she can play with. Let's see. Man arrested after tiger shown in a yard of his Houston home. What's the problem? Can't have tigers apparently. Only the zoos can. All right, so that should be good news for oil here. What'd I tell you? Look at that. From my mouth to your ears to the market, do what it gonna do. It do what it gonna do. So there's another one I just called, huh? All right, so UK oil about to turn. CLI light Brent crude is now up 3 cents. So that is big. That is big. That is a jump of $1.24 a barrel in a half an hour. So we called that one here. We were right on that. ExxonMobil turned positive yet? Not yet. But there's a play. There's a play there. I'm telling you. ExxonMobil. ExxonMobil. I have ExxonMobil $64 call options for June 4th. So we shall see what happens to that one. All right. Palantir. What? 81 cents? Get out of Dodge. Buy the dip. All right. What was that? Nothing. Coinbase. Buy the dip. What? What was that? I have no idea. Just echoes in here. Weird stuff. All right. Coinbase. Down 837 by down 2.85%. All right. All righty. All righty. Look at that. Had that big run yesterday. $29 or so, right? What wasn't it? If you bought the bottom yesterday at 259 and you sold right before the close, you're up 38 bucks a share. 14%. Swing. 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 All right, that looks pretty good. What's ETH doing? 39.62. I'm down $10 only. That's got to get me positive now. That means overall I'm up $13.67. And it's on a buy. And I have 2.25 ETH at play here. Bitcoin down 216 to 55,604. Again, look at these performance numbers, folks. Look down here, bottom right. Over the last week, Bitcoin down 1.42%. Over the last month, down 1.47%. Ethereum up 13.67% over the last week, 70.25% over the last month. Ethereum is the play here. Will it ever get bigger than Bitcoin? I don't know. I almost said I don't think so, but I honestly don't know. That's where that's the buggy my horse is attached to. So I'm biased on it. But the use cases are there. All right, ADA, Cardano, privacy coin, up 8.34%, up 8 cents, 1.72, so up 5%. Edward Snowden came out, and what's the Bitcoin upgrade that they're doing? Tar root or tar something? I forgot. What did he say? No articles for Snowden and Bitcoin. Yeah, there is. I saw one this morning. I think this is it. Continue to cite. Yeah, nope, we're not doing that. Let's see. Here's a tip if you've ever been accused of taking part in a Ponzi scheme. Don't invite Edward Snowden to speak at your investor conference. He called out the conference host for running a Ponzi scheme. Ha! Unbelievable. He basically came out and let's see. Yeah, I don't see it. Who was the host? He's living in Moscow, which is hosted by self-proclaimed investing guru named Sunil Tulisani, who is banned from trading securities for life by the Ontario Securities Commission for his part in a $4.5 million Ponzi scheme, told attendees that Snowden's history of whistleblowing should inspire members of the investment club. With a softball question to Snowden about how accurate Snowden, but after speaking for nearly 6 minutes about whistleblowing and ethics, Snowden called out Tulsiani over his regulatory run-ins. So Tulsiani pays him Interesting. Yeah, if you're running a Ponzi scheme, don't invite somebody like that to your Ponzi scheme talk, because he might just call you out on it. All right, SP 500 heat map. Amgen, let's see here. ServiceNow, real easy to find the green ones. Norton LifeLock up 5%. Privacy play. Amgen up a little bit. Biogen up a little bit. Activision Blizzard up a little bit. All the games are up. EA is up. Electronic Arts. Oh, Take-Two down a little bit. Take-Two Interactive. P&G, Procter & Gamble up. Mondelez up. Mondelez is a good one. Nike up. Chemicals. Air Products. DuPont de Nemours. Regional banks, TF up. TFC. Regions up. M&T. Little smaller regionals are all up a little bit. USB, PNC down. JP Morgan up a little bit. Bank of America up a little bit. Let's see where we're at here. VIX down to 21.0. There we go. Filling the gap here on the S&P. Now down 31. Dow down 262. So we've had a nice bounce back here, about half. Nasdaq down only 100 now. S&P down 31. So that is good. Palantir pulling back a little bit. Just a little bit. But still up 5%. So it was up 7. 1 second. What'd you do with it? Where's your ball? Did you lose it? Where's your ball? Where'd you put it? Oh, it's right in here. Ready? Okay. All right. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do it on this screen. Let's get off that. Get that back to the S&P. Down 31. Look at Palantir. All right, Palantir up 4.39%. Let's go to a 30-second chart and see a little bit better representation there. Coinbase 284. Looks like it's bouncing, trying to form a little support here. Little bit of minor concern here. Lower lows, lower highs. Broke through here. Let's see if we get a bounce back up. There we go. The second candle there is barely above the bottom wick. This bottom wick on this second red candle here bouncing back is a little bit above this one. Get a doji turn here. No, not enough buyers. Not enough buyers. 1.34 volume in the first half hour. So 1.34 divided into 5.04 average. It's traded 27% of its volume, 26.5% of its volume. There we go. Again, though, the buyers are not enough. This last one here, this was good. This one was good. Right off of here, this was good. So, but that took it to the range that it's at right now. A little bit of sellers come in, but then this volume that ran it up here, that was pretty decent. So you say you should have a run back up to 291. Sellers immediately came in, did not exceed the buyers. Buyers tried to mount another surprise attack here, but not enough buyers. Volume wasn't there. Then the rest of the sellers that didn't come in here drove it to here. Buyers came back in. Now it's a battle, right? So it's a battle. The sellers are winning the battle. But I'm telling you right now, they're going to blow out their earnings on the 13th. They're absolutely going to kill it. Why? Volumes. If you look at Bitcoin volume, let's go to a weekly chart here. And you say, when Coinbase went public, what were the volumes? So you say, okay, what were the volumes the last 3 months of 2020? And this is Bitcoin on Binance. Okay. If I change it and I go, let's go Bitcoin on Coinbase. And let me find it here. Hold on. All these choices now. They not carry the Coinbase one? They got rid of it? I thought that they carried Bitcoin USD on Coinbase. Huh. Let's just try BTC. There we go. All right. So now we're on a weekly chart. All right. Now look at the last 3 months. So you figure October, November, December. Look at these volumes on Bitcoin on Coinbase. Okay. Look at the volumes there. All right. Now look at the volumes. Or I'm sorry, that's 2020. My bad. Here's the volumes October through November through December. And look at the volumes now. Huge volumes. That's on Bitcoin. But Ethereum, okay, you get October, November, December of 2020. And look at the volumes here, first 3 months. Huge volume. So I think Ethereum is the play here. Let me see if ETH shows up for Coinbase. Looking for the C. There it is. There you go. Here's a better representation. All right. So can I get it on the daily? Let's see here. Yep. October. All right. Here's one more. Right here, all the way on the left. Here's your October through December 2021 levels on Coinbase. So this is a Coinbase chart, Coinbase volumes on Ethereum. Where my mouse is hovering is the fourth quarter of last year. Okay? So that's the fourth quarter of last year volume on Ethereum. Now look at the volume for the first 3 months on Coinbase for Ethereum on Coinbase. Twice. 0.005 every time somebody buys and sells. So you put $10,000 into it. You put $10,000 into it. You're charged $50 for every $10,000 you trade. Okay. You know, they talk about, well, you know, they're going to have to go to feeless, and that's going to be one of the questions on the call tomorrow. it's just like this bozo to clown question here from this guy. Where's it at? Well, in addition, can we look forward to additional ventures to cover the potential feeless future of crypto trading? Look, crypto is not stock. It is not equities. It doesn't have to play by the rules of the New York Stock Exchange or Nasdaq or Arca or Schwab or Fidelity or Webull or Robin Crooks, whoever you want. In addition to exchange transaction fee, what Coinbase strategy is to benefit from the foreseeable tremendous growth of the token economy of the cryptocurrencies in your exchange. The other thing you have to remember is you also have the spread, right? So you have the spread, and it could be 5 cents, and they're going to make money on that difference between the ask and the bid. What's Coinbase's strategy to deal with other exchanges with cheaper fees, like Binance US? What other levers can you pull to attract more customers? We're going to see subscriber growth on Coinbase. They made so much money, and they promised to take a lot of that money and put that into higher subscriber growth. All right, Dow down 313, Nasdaq down 133, S&P down 37. Let's take a quick look at that. We're going to come back to this one here. Let's go to 30-second chart here. Here's our S&P down 37 now. VIX heading back up to 21.3. The diddly Dow is down 324. Spikes S&P is down 36. And Nasdaq is down 128. So it looks like we might be hopefully forming a little bit of a base here. All right. What is Coinbase's stance on government regulation over cryptocurrency? I could see the Biden administration wanting to tax it, have an extra tax just because it's crypto. You watch. Any update on staking? Any plan on tokenized security, NFT marketplace, crypto derivatives? That'll be big. If they talk about an NFT marketplace on Coinbase versus people going to OpenSea or all the other different little mini NFT exchanges, as crypto becomes more mainstream, how does Coinbase view competition with decentralized exchanges? All right. All exchanges are centralized. Got news for you. You don't hold your keys. Let's see. As more competitors enter the marketplace, where's the focus into the future? Okay. I have seen significant coin advertising as of late. What efforts are being put into user-based growth? What kind of... That's an idiot question. I've seen significant coin advertising as of late. That's what they said they were going to do. What efforts are being put into user-based growth? Oh, I don't know. Coin advertising, maybe? What is the anticipated growth for this year? They're going to cover that. Does Coin expect this growth trajectory to remain constant in the coming years? What do you think, Einstein? You got freaking 1.3% of the population of the entire world has a crypto wallet. What do you think the market is? Here we go. Coinbase is in 100 countries. Okay? 100 countries. Percentage of population with a crypto wallet. Okay? Let's see. I'm trying to see. There was an article I saw, and it basically talked about the population as a whole and the amount of people that actually, let's see, how many people have a trying to figure out, okay, yeah, yeah. How many people own crypto? All right. Bitcoin address distribution. Boy, great chart. All right. There are 153 million addresses belonging to users in BTC-based system. This number cannot reveal the actual owner count. Users can maintain multiple addresses. From this data, we can extrapolate or exclude 147 million, which contain less than 1,000 coins in total. Why? Average active addresses used number equals almost 550,000. That's wrong. Let's see here. Blockchain.info. Statista shows the blockchain user number increased to 34,253,000. What's the date of this freaking article? Okay, anytime you see an article without a date on it, be wary. Really? Oh, it asked 2001 adults. I don't even think, where is this chart from? Can't even read the damn thing. Number of addresses, Bitcoin, 151,842,000. Okay. All right, 151, 842, 350 divided into 7 billion. 2%. 2% of the world's population has a Bitcoin address wallet. 2%. Okay? So when you see idiots ask asinine questions such as, does Coin expect its growth trajectory to remain constant in the coming years? Yeah, I do. Yeah, 2% of the population with a crypto wallet. What do you think the market cap is on it? If you've got half the population of the U.S. in equities, you know, let's say that our number in the U.S. is, you know, what percent, how many people in the United States have a crypto wallet? Because look, people that trade our markets, you and I, etc., they don't understand they think Coinbase United States. Coinbase is in 100 different countries. Even if somebody like Charles Schwab or Morgan Stanley or Fidelity comes out and says, yeah, we're going to start crypto wallets. Okay, great. That's the United States. That's 1/100th. That's 1%. You have 99 other countries that Coinbase is currently in. You think the growth is just going to come here? .9% say it's too complicated or difficult to understand. Closely following are people who say they either aren't interested, 45%, or think crypto is too much of a risk, 23%. Coinbase and blockchain.com have over 35 million users and 59 million wallets, respectively. Why do crypto exchanges hate American users? They don't hate American users. The regulations that the states put out by FINRA make it a barrier to entry. That's what they do. Okay. I know. You already had your ball. You want to say hello? Okay, come say hello. Hold on. I'll get you. Hold on a second. right, let's watch the Nasdaq, and somebody wants to say hello to you guys. Come here. Oh my God. Oh, what do you want? You want hugs? Oh, you want me to turn you so you can say hello? Okay, there you go. I got you. Say hello. Hi, Liberty. All right, you said hello. What was that? All right, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. So the Nasdaq down 129. Dow now down 406. New lows on the day, folks, on the Dow. And still not new lows there. Let's check the heat map here. Everything's just getting clobbered, huh? So the market for a little bit green now. The banks are starting to come into play. Positive on the day. Netflix positive on the day. Comcast is positive. T-Mobile, Activision, Nike, Package Corporation of America, PKG, chemicals, a couple of the biotechs here and there. I still don't have. Look at my coin thing. About need to check where my coin is. All right, let's see here. Sign in. Boom, boom, boom. Orders. There we go. Tracking. All right, let's go. Postal Service. Type in a tracking number. A lot of work. In transit, arriving late. So, found my coin. You guys like the post office? I think they're crap. Arrived in Memphis since May 5th. They lost it. Since May 5th, over last 4 days, it says in transit, arriving late. It was supposed to have been delivered yesterday. And yeah, Tracking Plus available for a fee. Watch this. Oh yeah, you can pay for that and we'll tell you where your package is. That's my response to that. So it looks like they lost one of my silver coins. Thanks, Post Office. You're so reliable. Such a great business. All right, U.S. job openings soar to a record 8.2 million, but finding workers gets harder. Well, duh. You pay them to frickin' stay home. What do you expect the lazy asses to do? Why go to work when you can make more money sitting at home? What did you expect to happen? Those workers are who we thought they were. That's from Indianapolis Colts. Tony Dungy. That's a blast from the past here. Oh, Dennis Green, sorry. Who's this one?
The Bears are what we thought they were. They're what we thought they were. We played them in preseason. Who the hell takes a third game in the preseason like this? Bull. We played them in the third game. Everybody played 3 quarters. The Bears are who we thought they were.
Yeah.
That's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
That is one of the best clips. So the workers, they are who I think they are. They are lazy, stay at home, sit at home, collect government stimulus checks. Why go to work if you're going to make more money sitting at home? I sit at home. I didn't get no stimmy checks. I didn't get any unemployment. I chose to leave my job. Why? So I can be here with you guys. All right. So yeah, there's more job openings. And then all the Fed presidents, because the markets are going down, have all said, I'm going to go talk to this group. I'm going to go talk to this group. Little in their little oligarchies over there. All right. Nasdaq heading further south, down 143. Dow down 41, or 414. And the S&P down 46. Let's see some of these other idiot questions here. How are you guys thinking about the run rate contribution of the institutional platform? So that's where the big money is going to come in, because the volume, a lot of the volume from institutions that's been flowing into Ethereum and Bitcoin don't show on those volume bars, like dark pool stuff. Can it be announced in time when users reach certain milestones? How? When a user reaches a milestone, what do you want to reward them for number of trades? That's Robin Crook. That's a dumbass question. Where a single day transaction volume breaks through a record high and the milestone value is announced in time. Congratulations, you made 10 trades today. We got paid 10 times today. Thank you. What is your plan for, here's another dumb asinine question. What is your plan for international growth? Which countries outside the US are you most bullish on? Coinbase is in 100 different countries already. What do you think is going to happen? See, most people are ignorant. They think Coinbase, and they think U.S. equity trading exchange firms are the competition for Coinbase. Ghost Hacker over there on Twitch, good morning. Nice to see you. Laurice over there on Twitch. I'll get to your question in a second. So anyway, so most people are ignorant in this country, in the United States, because they think of Coinbase and they only think of the U.S. user base. And then you have idiot questions like, where's Coinbase going to grow? What do you see for overseas? They're in 100 different countries. 100 different countries. Wrap your head around that. 153 million Bitcoin addresses with a population of 7 billion people on the planet. What do you think the market growth rate's going to be? The number one question, when will users be able to trade Doge? You can upvote this question after logging in on Say. All right, I'm not logging in on Say. Hold on a second. I'll fix that. Sorry about that. Where's my music? Here we go. Go down here, click the next one. Boom. Brown noise? Nope. There we go. All right, so Coinbase reports the numbers Thursday after the close. The first quarter conference call will be at 2 o'clock Pacific on May 13th. Again, that's Thursday after the close, and I'll be listening to the webcast. Do you have to sign up for that? Let's see. Sure. Hold on a second. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Boom. Register. Doink. All right. There's my email confirmation. And thank you for registering. Live event is Thursday, May 13th at 2 o'clock Pacific time. Audience members can join 15 minutes prior to the start time. There you go. So now, what I do for that is I go over here, I go to my phone, I go to alarms, and I say, give me an alarm on Thursday at 2 o'clock Pacific. So we're going to say 1:50. There we go. Now I have an alarm set. So I will be on that call. I'll probably stream it too. I believe that much in this company, folks. It is probably my number one. My number one. Only down $8. Again, when you're up $31, only being down 8 at 284. My cost base is again 279, so I'm up on that. Coinbase lets users buy cryptocurrencies through PayPal account. That was news. That was last week. All right, Larissa, what is going on in the stock markets? I will go insane soon. Well, don't go insane. This is all part of it. We've been calling this on the channel for quite a while. If these such swings will happen again, I almost sold everything and still thinking of doing so. You're into fear and greed. So again, if we take a look at the greed and fear cycle, let's pull that up. Make that a little bit bigger. Okay. So if we take a look at the markets and say, okay, you have optimism, enthusiasm, acceleration, bull market ends, euphoria, right? What do we have the last 4 or 5 months? The markets are at this stage right here. Okay, so let's look at that. Now, hear me out for a second. Go to a daily chart. Look at this. Over the last month, the Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 2.79%. The S&P over the last month, they don't give it to us on that one. The Nasdaq Composite over the last month is down 4.65%. It's down 5.72% over the 3 months. That's, most people say that a correction is at 10%. Now I've got a marker for 12,967. So if we take 12,967, divide it into 13,192, subtract that from 1, we've got another 1.7% to go to the first level. Then the next level down, it could go down to 12,117. 12,117 on the Nasdaq divided into 13,200 is 8.2% lower from where we're at right now. Okay. You have inflation coming into play, and you have oil prices. Is oil still rising? It pulled back a little bit. Yeah, oil pulled back a little bit, down 19 cents. It did go positive. UK oil 14 cents. 0.25% on the CLI on the light crude, and 0.25% roughly on the Brent crude. So you have the Nasdaq pulling back. You have the S&P and the Dow both at world record 52-week highs, basically. Over the last year, the Dow has gained 43.44%. The Nasdaq has gained 46.6% over the last year. Over the last 6 months, the Nasdaq is up 11%. At some point, it has to give some of that back. That's what's happening right now. So a lot of people, though, are down here. We talked about this last week. They're in the panic stage now. Then capitulation. The problem with the panic and capitulation in a normal market, the bear market ends. At despair, blood in the streets, you buy everything and you FOMO it, you get in. And then hope and then relief, and then we start the same cycle again. Here's the problem. People are in this panic mode, getting towards capitulation, and the markets are only at this level up here. So, don't stress too much over this stuff. But you've got to look at, if you get out of something, can you get into something that will make you a greater return on the way back versus what it's in right now? Ice from yesterday. Sure you hydrate, keep your body straight, get your feet on the floor in front of you, do your eye exercises. There we go. There we go. All right. So while this looks tragic, when you look at a 3-minute chart and you say, oh my goodness, the sky is falling, the sky is only fallen back to we were in the exact same position on the S&P on the 22nd of April. Okay? This is a different story on the Nasdaq. On the Nasdaq, we haven't hit this level since March 3rd, March 31st. So since March. So the Nasdaq was down here. Okay? That's why I did due diligence on this back in 25th of March. At this point in time, I thought we were heading down. I was wrong. Market headed up. Now it's coming right back down to kind of where I was talking about, where it was possibly going to go. I don't know. Sky on the internet. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is at levels that it last saw on the 6th of May. It's the 11th. The Dow was at the same level 5 freaking days ago. Rotation. You have rotation taking place out of tech into other areas. So the bears are in control. Is this the start of a bear market? Well, I got news for you. If this is the start of a bear market, then the Dow is looking to go down a further this. 14%. Then we'll be in a bear market. When it comes back down to this level here, where it hit in November, or pre-pandemic, February of 2020, before the big drop, then we're in a bear market. If it gives back some of this, typically you might see a 10% correction. I might be calling for 14 here on the Dow. Nasdaq, different story. Different story on the Nasdaq, because pre-pandemic, 97.91 divided into 13,189 minus 1, it's up 25%, almost 26% from pre-pandemic. So that's why when I did this due diligence, I looked at this stuff. Now, if you take a Fibonacci to this on the Nasdaq, because a lot of people want to do tech, right? And we say, let's take my low here. Let's run it up to the high. And look at this. You know, I didn't pick these levels, but look, my line runs right on a 61 fib. My line here, well, that's where I started it. So that's going to run as well. This one up here is a little bit above the 0.38. You can make an argument either way on that one, but I didn't look at the fib when I drew this chart. Might be a little bit of rocket science, but the fib and everything else says, yeah, this might come down this way. We'll leave that up. Dow now down 574. You're down 1.65%. Nasdaq now down 215. New lows on the day. Getting towards. S&P down 68. VIX all the way back up, higher than what it was this morning, folks. 23.4 on the VIX as the S&P makes new lows. You have even Palantir, the only bright spot. Whoops. VIX. Palantir is about the only bright spot in the day. This thing would be up 12-15% if it was a regular day. Coinbase still down $4. Apple down 345 to 123. The bears are in control. Look at the, what are you saying? Yeah, I got a message, somebody saying that their prediction on the S&P 500 is what we're calling now the spikes is 324.94, which would correspond to 3. Mine is at 322.8. Oh, that's on a daily. So that's a further regression. I've got a line there on the S&P 500. And I drew this way back in March 15th. So I drew this on March 15th. And he's saying his personal low, he's thinking the S&P 324. Let's set an alert. 324. Boop. All right, so we got an alert there at 324. I put that on a daily because that's where my stuff shows up at. And we'll see. Now 324 or 3240 divided into 4115. That, my friends, would be a 21% drop in the S&P 500. Down 603. Nasdaq down 224. Everything's selling off. Everything. S&P down 70. All except for Ethereum. My buddy Ethereum. Down $15 on. Up $8 overall. Started this at 10,000. It's at 10,008. AMC pulled back, but it's still up, somehow up 3 cents. Palantir up 3%. All right, Palantir swung a profit on an adjusted basis in the first quarter on Tuesday as the maker of software for government and businesses issued a second quarter financial forecast that topped analyst views. The Denver-based company posted an adjusted profit of 4 cents a share, up from an adjusted loss of $1 a share for the same period in 2020. And in line with consensus, revenue for the quarter was $341 million, up from $229 million last year. Analysts were looking for $332. That's $11 million more. I'm sorry, $9 million more. So that's a beat. Its government business grew 76%. Commercial business climbed 19% to $133 million. Government business to $208 million, with an 83% year-on-year increase in U.S. government business. Again, these are subscription-based software. We're continuing to invest in these regions, commercial, in these regions to assist in their recovery, and we expect our business will accelerate as these regions recover. Palantir expects to report second quarter revenue of $360 million. So they're expecting to go up from 341, from 341 up to 360. Another 5% for a quarter. That's a 20% annual growth. Actually compounding greater than that. Up 43% from a year ago for Q2. Glazer affirmed that the company sees annual revenue growth of at least 30% from 2021 through 2025. They're just getting started. Strengthened in early trading Tuesday after posting a pre-market slide. yeah, if you would have bought it in the pre-market, you'd be swinging for the fences right now with positive stuff. Okay, Coinbase, ARCX, Boeing, what's that? ExxonMobil down to 60.60 now. What did oil do here? Hold on. Yeah, oil took a turn. Auto. What we got here? 30-second chart. There's a lot to be accomplished to revive the Iran nuclear agreement. Who cares? Oil falls on fading pipeline outage fears and Indian crises. Colonial aims for substantial resumption in operations this week. Yeah, that pipeline, all they do is remove the computers and send the frickin' oil. That's all you gotta do. It transports more than 2.5 million barrels per day of gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel. On Monday said that it was working to restore much of its operations by the end of the week. Traders booked at least 4 tankers to store refined oil products off the U.S. Gulf Coast refining hub after a cyber attack that knocked out the pipeline. The U.S. gasoline futures contract and U.S. heating oil futures, which rose after the outage, retreated to pre-Friday levels on the prospect of the restart. I believe the pressure we are currently seeing will be temporary. OPEC has just upped its projection for its oil, implying healthy demand growth in the second half of the year because mobility restrictions are being lifted all over the world and hopefully India, and because fears of slight inflation should make commodities, including oil, a perfect tool to hedge. OPEC on Tuesday raised its forecast for demand for its crude by 200,000 barrels per day and stuck to its prediction of a strong recovery in global oil demand this year as growth in China and the United States counters the coronavirus crisis in India. We read that earlier. Meanwhile, rapid spread of infections in India has increased calls to lock down the world's second most populous country and the third largest oil importer and consumer. So, if we're all getting, let's see. OPEC is also scheduled to publish its monthly oil market report at 11:20 GMT. What time is 11:20 GMT? Hey. So 11:20 GMT. So 11 minus 7. Okay. So that'll be this afternoon sometime around 4 o'clock Pacific after the market closes. So that'll be news for tomorrow. So yeah, there's your heat map, folks. Oh, what is it? There was a site I wanted to show you guys. Hold on. I think it's this one. Nope, that's not it. Here it is. Okay. Ah, well, that's big. Is that the... Oh, okay, all right. So now we have the heat map. Hold on here. What do I want to do here? Oh, bookmark that. Delete, 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 delete. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Put this link in the chat. Okay, this is the heat map for cryptocurrency. So it shows the dominance. So Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin, it comprises 44.21% of the entire cryptocurrency market. Ethereum, 17%. Somewhere, I think it was 17%. Let's see, coinmarketcap.com. ETH is now ETH is now up to 18.9%. Bitcoin's at 42.8. So this chart's wrong, or their data is different or better. Who knows? Then you got some other ones. BNB, which is a competitor of Ethereum, and is basically Binance. Then you got some other ones. So you could go over here, you can look at these, and you say, "Ooh, US dollar coin, all the stable Ethereum tokens, Link, Theta, Aave, Maker, DAI, HT, MacComp." There's ADA, XRP, Run. So let's see, you click on one of these, what happens? ADA. All right. Well, this is super slow. Then it goes to the market cap and goes into some other stuff. It's trying to pull up charts. Boy, is this site slow. Anyway, you can look at that stuff too. Boop. Boop. Oh, I did have, I did get something yesterday. All right, so let me close out of this, close out of this, close out of that, close out of that, close out of that, close out of that, close out of oil. Are my miners okay? Refresh. Yep, 14.56. Steady as she goes. Payout tomorrow. 2.3. I'm up to 93.96 per month now. This was down at 3,600 per month last week. That's how much the difficulty and the gas fees fluctuate on Ethereum. So this is about the highest I've ever seen my mining income. That is the highest I've ever seen my mining income today, live right now. So at least I'm making money there. But I did have something I want to show you guys. And NBA Top Shop, the Throwdown series, which is rare. It's got 6 different moments or cards, whatever you want to call them. It sold out. They had 80,000 of these packs, and you had to qualify to get one in order to buy it. And so I have 19 moments there. The last set I opened, I got 2 of the same freaking moment. So I have this pack. I could open it. I'm not going to open it yet. It's guaranteed 1 rare card, and then there's 5 other moments in there. So we'll see what happens with this. I'll open it on a stream at some point, maybe Friday. I don't know if I'm going to open it or not. They're supposedly going to allow you to, these are NFTs. They're supposedly going to allow you to sell your set. Come here. Sell your set unopened. Sit. What you doing? Hi. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? We're gonna do some more painting today. Got one more closet door up here I gotta paint. That's on the agenda for today. That's it. Just speeches the rest of today. Tomorrow's gonna be the big one. CPI. All right. 564 on the Dow now. $558. Look at this on a daily, though, guys. You know. Does that look bad to you? It's still up 1.85% over the last week. What do you expect to have happen? You think this stuff is just going to continue going up and up and away? Markets don't work that way. All right, Nasdaq down 154, trying to bounce a little bit. The Dow trying to bounce a little bit as well. S&P trying to bounce. VIX down to 22.7, so it's down 1 point, but 22.7 is pretty up there. Anything up? Yeah, silver is up. US Steel is up 3%. Roblox is up 10%, up 6.75. But again, be careful with this one because it's up, but historically, we're back to May 5th levels. So, you know, let's get rid of externals. Again, new stock. Dever Group Holdings, a new one. Amazon down 685. At the bigger ones, let's see, Nvidia down 10 bucks. Microsoft down $2 only. That's actually not bad. There you go. Intel down $1.39. Ford down 21 cents. Google down $31. Boeing down to 225. Holy cow. Haven't seen that in a while. Very old last year due diligence on Boeing. I've got an alert for Boeing set at 212. And that goes back to May and June of last year. AMD down 27 cents. Again, $105 stock. They keep blowing out their earnings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 5 quarters blew out their earnings. And they're, you know, trading back to July levels. But the problem is the next step down for them is down here. Okay. Exxon down $1.87 now to $60.71. Boy, fall off a cliff. Tesla down $18 to $6.10, but bounced off of its bottom. It bottomed out at $5.95. Got down, all the way down to $5.95 about a half hour after open, or about 7 minutes after open. Got down to $5.95.60. Rocket down 86 cents. We'll come back to Palantir in a minute. Apple down $2.54. Coinbase $2.87, down $6, but again, when you're up $31 like it was yesterday, It's finding a range. And yesterday was pure. This is an earnings run, folks. This is what an earnings run looks like. Down here, there's 251 to 286. It's going to pull back. People are going to take some profits. My boy Palantir. Had the run up. Would have peaked out at 2007. So it did get up to 2007. About 20 minutes after open here. Let's see if it beats that one again. Oops. Yeah, I know. I heard. Yeah, I set the wrong level. What do I want it at? 2007. It defaulted where I had the mouse instead of where I wanted to put the alert. And another one here. Okay. And I'm just looking at old support levels here, ballpark-ish. I usually try and go a little bit above or a little bit below. This one I'm just channeling it between 1865 and 2007. I hit both of those today. Let's see which way it goes for momentum. And Ethereum. Hey, look, I'm positive on Ethereum now. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, I missed a sell opportunity for trading it. Let's go to a 3-minute. Ooh. Very bad market day, though, huh? Goodness for ETH and Palantir in coin. All right, let me take a look at those. That's pretty good. Hey, look at that. Back up above 4,000 on ETH. Nice. Nice. 30-second chart. Whoop. All right. Can we bust highs here? Watch it for a minute here. All right, Dow down 594, Nasdaq down 169, S&P down 64. We're going to see if this is going to push again. Volume looks pretty good. A little bit of a wall there, huh? Emotional spot, 4,000. Oh, 1 second. Right back. Oh, I missed it, huh? Oh well, get it the next time. Could reverse it. All right, yeah, just had a turn again, the S&P. So this does not look good. Lower lows, lower highs. Trending down further. VIX heading back up. 23. We're 3.1 now. All right, folks, I think that's going to do it for today. Man, if this was an update, this thing wouldn't be up 4%. It'd be up freaking 14%. All right, look for a little consolidation here on these things. The Dow down 636, new lows for the day. Nasdaq down 186. Don't watch CNBC. Do not watch Fox Business News. Do not watch Bloomberg. All they're going to do is doom and gloom you to death. And that's not good for you. All right, so last look. S&P down 67. Nasdaq down 176. Oops, sorry. 181 on the Nasdaq. And the Dow down 613. Only bright spot on the day. The only one. Well, AMC, if you want to call it a bright spot, if any of you guys still hold that. Palantir, up 5%. So definitely getting some inflows into that stock today. It had been selling off, and it should not have been selling off, to be honest with you. It should not have been selling off. Everything was set for them to set up for this earnings run. And the earnings run should have sent it north with a pullback today. Instead, we got the opposite. It beat earnings, beat expectations, beat revenue, met consensus on earnings. It's up 5% instead of 15%. If you take 10%, 22.9. Let's just say right here before it starts selling off, 24.09 plus 10%. It should be at $26. This is where Palantir should be right now. Yep, 25. Here's your 26 right here. 26.49. That's where it should be. Nice run. All right, folks, that is going to do it for today. I got stuff I got to do. So, thanks for tuning in. Sorry it's a green day for y'all. Don't worry about it. The pullback isn't such that you should go into any type of panic mode here. So just relax, take it all in. Just a market. Negative now on ETH, still up $29. All right, so there you go. Ethereum, go Ethereum. Thanks, Knight. Have yourself a great day as well. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Really love you guys. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and we'll be back tomorrow morning with the market open. Thanks, and that's it for now. Bye now.